Days pass on the leaky river barge. Your belly cramps with hunger, and the only reply to your cries is the whispers of nearby branches. So you wait, brood, slumber. From dark dreams, you're woken by tinkling childlike laughter and the swish of a bolt slid back. You throw yourself at the door, and the moment sets you free. Free and flying overboard. And with arms flailing, you fall headfirst into deep black water. The undertow takes you, a ragdoll plaything for whatever river god has made this land its home. Hitting the bank, you grab for ground and drag yourself to shore. Spending your very last breaths, you run to the safety of trees.
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the Braided Shores, where I have no idea where we're currently at. Oh, here we are! Is that us? I think this is us right over here. We just escaped from being kidnapped, basically. I was completely unprepared for that, actually. So we have just escaped from having started off by being captured. So I think we're learning the basics right now. So we can walk to different destinations. We can run by right-clicking, it seems. Oh dear, I definitely need come back tutorials. Whoa, okay, I opened up the skill book. Okay, good to know. So we have a bunch of skills. I think I can display like my shock and my other emotes like so. Okay, wow, wow, everything is like really small. Can I, oh look, you can zoom in. Oh, that is immensely helpful. That is immensely helpful. And this is me. What? Oh, look, there's a stone. Can I get that stone? I wonder what I can do with it. So I can rest, right click for details. So rest, take the load off your feet and sit back down to rest. Certain skills like brew tea can only be used while you rest. Resting will recharge your stamina faster. Making a fire will add further to your comforts and also quickly dry your clothes. So I think I may be soaking wet from that like terrifying event. It looks like we got a little bit of knowledge. Wow. Okay. Knowledge level. You gain knowledge from exploring Braided Shore and interacting with everything that it has to offer. Increasing your knowledge level gains your extra knowledge points to spend on memorizing new skills. That's so cool. So you gain more wisdom as time goes on, and then I can edit like my background and personality and everything here at some point, perhaps. Oh, that's so cool. Character page. Alright, take note that other travelers may have skills enabling them to read your biography details. Oh, so they could like learn who I am? And there's also like the hood. I could toggle the hood to be on or off. So we're going to take the hood down for now. This is battle stance. Oh, I probably need to learn battle stance. Assume a battle stance, inviting everyone nearby to accept the challenge to a fight. No, I don't want to fight random people. That would be very bad. What if I want to flee? Are you sure you want to relive your memory from flee? Whoa, so like you use your knowledge points to learn one of these. I guess I need to learn the ability to rest? Oh, I have acorns! Used mostly for creation, nature and growth effects. I have some feathers for movement and air effects and pigment. I have olive leaves and jade algae. Regent pouch. Your regent pouch holds all the regents you acquire on your adventures. Some skills, mainly magical ones, demand that you have a specific amount and type of regents in your regent pouch to use them. The regents required to use a skill is consumed in the process. To investigate which regents a skill requires, right-click on the relevant skill card. The requirements are displayed on the skill description. Oh, flower mark! I want to do something with flower mark. That would be so cool! All right, well, the not so good things is that I actually have run out of energy. Can I rest? Oh good, I can rest, and that recharges my stamina. I think up at the tippy top up here is my energy and stamina. So night, traveling at night has made you more cautious. I'm bruised and battered. You have suffered hardships and misfortunes that need attention. So how do I do that? Let's see. So character backpack. I have some spiced flatbread. Can I eat it? Will that help me out? I think I'm eating it right now. Let's see. Oh, look, that did help me out. Okay, so I have more energy. Items are stored in your backpack. Some items can be equipped by dragging into the appropriate slot. Right-clicking on an item will display its details and any actions, like consume, learn, pocket, etc. Equipping yourself with a backpack will multiply your carry capacity. Some objects have pockets where you can hide additional items. Contrary to the items in your backpack, those stored in pockets are hidden from NPCs who would rob you. Some items, if carried on your person or in your backpack, may solicit reactions from NPCs. Often beneficial, it is wise to watch for them. Wow, so what you wear will actually have reactions in the world? That is so cool. And also I could get robbed? What? Each item has a trade value that tells you its trade worth, not counting things like supply, demand, and individuals' trade biases. Trading items with NPCs, acquiring goods at a lower price, and offering them at a higher price will most likely be your primary way to acquire wealth. No matter your life path, getting comfortable with bartering should be considered a priority. Oh dear, we have a lot to do just to survive now, you guys. I'm a little concerned. How's our map? So here's a map of the world, I believe. It looks like Kuro Mill is up here. We're in a clearing. We just managed to escape the ocean and get washed in by a river god, it seems. I can place notes. Alright, so washed up after being kidnapped in a cruise gone wrong. There we go. So I can leave little notes for myself. Oh, that's so cool. Because then I love that you can have like a little roleplay history of like where you've been and what you've done. Screenshots. Can I get any closer to myself? Oh, I can speak to this gatherer. Here you are, stranger. Please accept some of our whey bread. You look like you need it more than we do, hurting and half drowned as you appear. Now if you head northwest past the watermill, you will come upon the Elden Road. Follow the road north to the fishing village of Myrrh and the Bridge Keeper Tea House. I am certain the Tea House Keeper will provide sympathy. Oh, I received rich rye bread! Ooh, and I think I leveled up. Nice! So somebody gave me some, like, rye bread. So, life petals. Your life petals are what keep you alive in this world. You lose a life petal each time you lose all your energy. Beware of losing all your life and take good care of your body on your travels. Oh, thank you very much, kind person. Do you recall my directions to the Myrrh? So this is like a random person who's just like gathering here in the swamp. Northwest to the Kuro Orchard watermill and follow the road northwards towards Myrrh. Thank you. Who goes there? Watermill assistant. Greetings, stranger. It's not often we meet far-afield folk out here. Our days working up at the watermill can be quite long at times, so we spend our free time walking the woods. My sister and I often take trips into the wilds gathering herbs and flowers. We have little to share, but our employees are always kindly supply us with whey bread. Speak to my sister and she will give you some of our bread to soothe the worst of your hunger. Oh, which is exactly what we did! So now in our backpack, rich rye bread! Well, I'm actually feeling really good now, so I don't need to eat it. Maybe they'll like my feather? I mean, I must look pretty pathetic, actually, being as hungry as I am. Here, we'll go ahead and give them a little like. And then rest. What's this? So conceal identity. Okay, so that's a passive thing I could do. Alright, let's run through the forest, because I want to get away from where we had been. Which was, you know, unfortunately... Can I get across this little river? Oh, I can. Oh, look, there's a deer in the distance. Oh, that's amazing. Am I still making my way? Okay, I could have gone across a bridge, noted. So we'll head up towards the mill and the road to Myrrh. So that's where we want to go next, I think. Wow, but look at this. You just have to, like, push through the forest. Oh, I wore her out because I ended up running so much. But, I mean, some of this is kind of scary. Can I start a fire? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, look, I found some umber apples hiding in the forest, and there's a bunch of deer. Well, that's really useful. Maybe I'm not going to die, like, here in the wilderness after all. Let's put our hood back on, though. So there are things you can find. I wonder how that works. And actually, I'm a little curious. Getting my stamina back. There's deer afoot. Pressing through all of these beautiful willows. I'm a little curious, how do the skills work again? Let me see if I can figure that out really quickly. I don't want to fight anything, but I do want to memorize new skills. And I'm trying, let's see, Born of a Western Wind, I have lost my memories. I have 1 speed, because I don't really have a lot to my name, I think. That's actually why I have that speed. And then here we go. So I can learn attack, flee, battle stance, toggle hood, attack. Are you sure you want to relieve relieve your memory from attack? Oh no, maybe I want to keep that? Relieve. I don't know what that means. I want to be able to like upgrade things because I have a knowledge point. So those are things I've, oh, okay, so those are like things I've memorized. So I've learned these abilities, and I guess you can only have a certain number of them. Skills. There are multitudes of skills for you to discover and learn on your adventures. Before you have decided to learn a skill, it appears as a skill card in your inventory and may be used for trade if you choose. Right-clicking on a skill card gives you a detailed description of it and also displays a learn option. Learning a skill consumes the skill card permanently and adds the skill to your skill book. Many skills are connected to the winds, though nothing stops you from learning skills associated with any wind. Skills related to your form's wind affinity are less costly to memorize, and skills associated wind as shown in the skill description. So we're western wind, if I remember correctly. Actions are mundane, permanent skills that have no wind affinity associated to them. So like a lot of the actions we've already learned. There are 4 common types of skills available to learn: knots, teas, abilities, and passives. Some skills require specific regents, which we have learned about, okay? Regardless of skill type, every skill added to your skill book has a knowledge point value or knowledge point attached to it. So you probably need like that many knowledge points before you can like learn something. Yeah, the knowledge point cost to have a skill memorized is shown underneath each skill's icon in your skill book. Note that a few skills cost 0 knowledge points, making them free to memorize. You will begin your adventure with only 1 knowledge point. Yep, that's what we have so far. As you gather experience on your travels, you will learn even more. Each new level you reach will grant you an additional knowledge point. Thus, at level 5, you will have 5 knowledge points, and at level 10, you will have 10 knowledge points. Your unassigned and max total knowledge points are displayed at the bottom of your skill book. Got it? Got it? So we might want to like either become the jack of all trades or hone specific skills. Some skills can be honed and will evolve with time and use. Oh, so the more you use some skills, the more they'll evolve. That's really cool. So look for honing notches below the skills icon. By using the skill often or simply having it memorized for longer periods, you will automatically hone the skill, making it more and more effective over time. Take note when you use unmemorize a skill. Note all of the skills honing notches are lost, therefore it would be wise to be mindful when reordering your skill build. Not all skills can be honed, however, so when you need a temporary reordering of your skills, unmemorizing skills that lack honing notches may be the better option. Okay, wow, that's a lot to take in, but I'm glad we did it. And then, look, a mushroom, you guys! Alright, let's go ahead and gather that. Well, that's pretty good. We now have a woody bluet and an umber apple. That's better than nothing. And I think we're still moving the right way through the forest. I'll keep my eyes peeled for anything that we might be able to collect. And actually, is that a light through the forest over here? It looks like it is. Hang on, guys. I'm going to try to safely cross this path. I mean, we're already soaking wet. Oh, look. I think there's something else I can collect. Oh, is this a deer just like right here? A willow nut. I think there's just a deer like right in there. Alright, come on. Oh, now I'm actually wet. Your clothes are soaked and discomfort drains your energy. So I'm really worn out. But what is this? I'm pushing through. Oh, what have I found? Wow, this is really beautiful. Garden balsam. What have I discovered just tucked away, hiding here in the woods, huh? I would love to know. Hopefully it's nothing too scary, but... Oh look, there's more fruit I could collect around here. Is this somebody's house? What does the map say? Oh wow, I went way up through the orchards. I was actually supposed to turn, there's a pottery grove over here, so I'm actually supposed to go quite a different direction, but I hope, oh, a pear tree? I hope nobody minds if I snag a few of these. I'm literally soaked, battered and bruised, just doing my best to try to survive from moment to moment. But I am kind of curious, so let's jog a little bit to see. Is this somebody's home? An abandoned little farm? There's a fence here. Oh, what's this? Oh, I found whispering orchids. And I found, wait, were those more pears? Barely ripe pears, pale char pears, and normal pears, and edible willow nuts. That's so interesting. Can I collect anything else over here? I mean, I'm not going to complain. This is actually quite fascinating to be able... Is this... Oh, I think it's the pottery grove that we saw on the map. Wow, this place that we're in is not as big as I thought it was after all, if this is already the pottery grove. And I can't help... Is it covered in... It's covered in little sparrows. I'm just really curious about this. Alright, well, you know, I don't think we're going to find too much more here. So let's back, double back. Oh, I scared the birds. Oh, that's fun. Alright, we'll double back and I see a few more pears that I'm going to grab real quick. Ugh, and now that I'm still soaking wet and we have a river-filled pear, maybe at least I can use all of these pears to trade in town for some better clothes or something like that. I think we need to actually rest for a second. Oh good, and actually resting is letting me go ahead and see that there's some lovely pears right over here too. I wonder how long it's going to be night here. I'm trying to figure out when the day like passes from one point to another. A mushy pear. Well, maybe not something that somebody would want right away, but thank you, little grove. I should probably put that on my map just in case, you know, it turns out that this is pretty useful. An abandoned pear grove? Oh, I love how we can have those spots on the map to go back and check later and have our little like roleplay stories tucked away. Am I still soaking wet? Sit by a fire to dry them. I wish I could. Oh wait, my clothes finally dried. Oh, thank you, little fire. I guess that was enough. Okay, now I think I'm quickly making my way over to the mill. But it sounds like we want to go past the mill and we want to go to Myrrh, wherever that is. Apparently I'm pretty good at collecting things randomly in the forest, though. Oh, what's this? Well, it's more signs of life, which is nice. Oh, wow, look. Oh, this is so pretty. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's like... I got too excited. There's a walking plant. What is that? Can I interact with it? Apparently I found some Alcan Powder. But I didn't even expect to find Alcan Powder. I don't even know what it is. I guess I'm like a little pack rat or a magpie, just picking up everything I find. A toy missing a piece. Oh, some scrap. I mean, you know, hopefully people won't miss any scrap. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can actually interact with the mill, so I guess then we want to find, what did they call it? The Elden Road? I guess this is the road we want. Oh, what's this? I gained more knowledge? That's interesting. Wow, Wow, okay. I wonder how I gained more knowledge from that. It just says question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure what that means, but let's continue on the road to the north then. Travel north to Myrrh. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, that's what we want to do. Travel forth alone. Plan your adventures well with food and equipment. To travel into the wild unprepared is ill-advised. Well, you tell me that. So far, so good though. And that's how you transfer yourself into a new land, huh? Wow, I wonder what I'm gonna do here. I think dawn's finally rising. A lookout, huh? By morn and day and happy flight, my tools have earned their rest tonight. Wow, Safira Shrine? What? Endeavors? Endeavors are challenges that require considerable effort, often requiring you to employ them together with other travelers to stand a chance of overcoming them. Whether individually or as a group, endeavors often test the challenger's talents in either mechanics, spirituality, physicality, or sociality. Some endeavors require only a number of participants to join in the effort and disregards talents altogether. Once the trial of an endeavor is overcome, those involved may expect rewards of various kinds, items, boons, lore, or access to hidden areas, to name but a few possibilities. Wow, so it's an endeavor? The shrine appears lifeless, praying. Praying might awaken whatever power sleeps here. I can pray? To this little shrine in the world? I wonder how I do that. Oh, here we go. Wow, I can make an offering? Oh, wow, there's like different trade values. Oh, geez, I was supposed to make up my mind that quickly? Here, what about this flower? I only have a few things in the world, but maybe these dandelions will help. Alright, Safira Shrine. I wonder if praying to it and offering some dandelions will help. Oh, I don't have the dandelions. Alright, quickly, quickly. How about this pear? I feel blessed. Whoa, blessed. An inner light fills your spirit with energy. Empty-handed, you are now quicker as the burden of weapons is not there to weigh you down. And I'm still a little battered and bruised, but how fun! I've been blessed by the local shrine. Alright, my friends. Well, it's just the beginning. We're in a whole new world, and we need to make up our own story as we begin to wander around and see what it has to offer. I'm just glad that it seems we're no longer kidnapped and about to become somebody's slave. But if we're gonna end up having to like sell ourselves into servitude just to be able to make ends meet, well, we'll have to see. But alright, thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. If you guys could, do please leave a like as we begin to settle into a new town and its new discoveries. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!